Good morning, party people. I hope you had a great day yesterday. Did you? Sorry I was late. I had a thing that I had to go to, and I knew it was going to be cutting it close, and then the service was bad, so you had to wait on me to drive here. Sorry. I drove to Dollar General, though, because I thought that was fitting. Had to order in someone's parking lot. All right. So they could. Who said that? Mayor. Who said that? Vanessa, maybe. We'll have to see. It's not on the list though, and it typically does happen as a surprise. Tomorrow, I'm purposefully not saying what it is though. But I'll be checking for you. So make sure you sign up for text alerts 304-244-4457. All right, so let's do the Dollar General penny list. Give the video a thumbs up. First of all, we hit 200,000 for 241,000 subscribers. How'd that happen? I don't know. Jesus Christ. All right. Mother's Day is going to go to 50% off. Yay. We have food and drinks for a penny. Yay. There might be surprise pennies. I'm thinking there is going to be, and not just what Vanessa said in the chat, because honestly, could I care less about balloons? Yes, I could care less. In fact, I've learned my lesson when balloons surprise penny, because especially if they're like pre-filled balloons like those are, it's really hard to, other than sucking out the helium and having fun with your kids with them, which might not be a good idea. I don't know if that's a good idea to let your kids have helium. I truly don't know if it's a good idea. I would never do it in front of my husband because he would probably say it was a bad idea. I don't know. um I don't know. But aside from that, they're really hard to store unless you pop them. And I don't know if you like popping balloons, but I don't. So, and what's the fun in buying stuff for a penny that you can't give away, sell, or donate, or use later? I don't think it's going to last you till next year. I just don't. So, I don't know. That's up to you. But anyway, moving on. I'll be excited if it surprise pennies and let you all know. But Mother's Day is scheduled to go to 50% off on our penny list. Typically, or not our penny list, it's scheduled to go to 50% off. That's our weekly clearance updates. Typically, things like Mother's Day, Father's Day, stuff like that does penny quite quickly because, can they really sell Mother's Day stuff a week after Mother's Day? Probably not. Nobody wants it but us, let's be honest here. Unless you're saving it for next year, probably, or like giving your kid a teddy bear. All right, let's do the penny list. It starts tomorrow, Tuesday, May 11th, 2021. And the website is thepennylist.com. If you're signing up for text alerts, I forgot to say this, sorry. Somebody made a good point to me the other day, and I thought, well, that's interesting. Sarah, or whatever her name was. She messaged me and she was like, "Hey, Krista, I used to follow you like 3 years ago, but I'm so confused now. You only send out the penny list video. You don't send out the actual penny list." And I was like, you know what? I should send out the actual penny list too, or at least the link to the website, pennylist.com, so you can go there and easily look at it. I know not everybody has time to watch hour-long video. I respect that. Some of us have jobs and shit. All right, moving on. A&W drink mix. UPC is on the screen. My phone is messed up, so I can't read the UPC to you. I find that incredibly boring to watch a video back of someone reading UPCs anyway. So you can screenshot this. If it's blurry on your screen, it might be because of your YouTube settings. If you tap the video, if you're on a phone rather, you'll see three little dots. If you click on those three little dots, you can change the video quality. You can also change the speed of a video. Now, you can't make me talk faster or slower if I'm live, but if it's pre-recorded or you're watching it after it's live, you can change the speed of a video. I watch all videos on YouTube in 2x speed, which do sound like this, but I must be able to think fast or something. I don't know, because I can take it all in. But anyway, now if I watch a slow video or a normal video, it's boring as all can be for me. Anyway, here is some Bumblebee snack. Ham salad. Last for UPC is 4050. And I will put these all on the website, pennylist.com. The reason I believe there might be surprise pennies, maybe not, but maybe so, is because we have similar items in the clearance section at Dollar General. And usually when we get surprise pennies like that, they are like similar type items. This next one, y'all are going to be excited about, I think. Oh, is that it? No. Oh, I was thinking that was something else. Never mind. I don't know why I was thinking that. I knew it wasn't that. I was thinking it was that ranch dressing mix because y'all really like that. But this is a box. Sorry, I got confused. Hidden Valley Ranch Pasta Salad. I think you're still going to be excited about it. Obviously, these types of items are really good to donate. Like even this one, you might not be into portable ham salad like me, but you can donate those types of things. Just because you're not into it, don't mean somebody else isn't. Some little guy who got his first job, might need some ham salad that you can donate at the food bank or something. Nor, I don't know why it has to be a guy. Maybe it's a girl. Maybe it's a girl who works construction. Maybe. Anyway, it's a weird day. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Pasta salad, Nor brand, Parmesan is going to be a penny. Woohoo. Nor brand Asian chicken fried rice. The reason I made that noise, I didn't mean to do that in that way. The reason I made that noise, another YouTuber actually sent me, which I don't think it's a bad thing, actually. I don't mean to say it like it is a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, especially for us. But I want to tell you so you can be on the lookout for this. I just don't know. Here's the thing I want to remind you guys. When you're live and you're talking about especially a sensitive subject or a personal issue or something that's easy to offend people, it's hard when you're live because I can't take what I say back. And if I accidentally say the wrong thing or put it in the wrong type of words, I can't take that back. So I want to make that very clear. Just please know that I'm live and, you can go back and re-edit these videos, but it's kind of difficult and blah, blah, blah. As we know, there's a lot going on in our world as far as like race and other things go. Another YouTuber actually sent to me, I'm not going to say who it was because she wasn't saying it in a bad way. She was like, hey, look out for this. Because it's helpful because these items are going on clearance and for us we'll probably penny out. But she had sent me specifically Dove soap that had a little white kid on the front of the bottle, and they discontinued it and put it on clearance, not at Dollar General yet, but other stores, and changed the kid's skin color, which is great, I think, for other people to be able to see people like them on bottles and things like this. But I just wonder if it's the Asian thing is because it says Asian. I don't know. But I think we need to keep an eye on products like that that have like a kid on the front of them or a person or certain words like that because they are starting to be discontinued. And for us as penny shoppers, when items are discontinued or seasonal, they typically go to a penny. So that's a good thing. And then also, I think it's a good thing for there to be, people of different races and things on products. I think that's a good thing overall. So we're inclusive here. So zero sugar Kool-Aid sour drink mix. First of all, let me say, ew. Third, your kids might be into this. This might be a good item to donate. I don't know. I don't think that sounds zero sugar though. I don't know. Sounds gross. All right. These are single packets. Kool-Aid Grape. The UPC is on your screen. The last four are 5635. That's what I pay attention to. I don't try to memorize the whole UPC, or even when I'm matching them up in store, I don't try to match up the whole UPC. Generally, you'll notice like The Kool-Aid packets, I bet they start with the same numbers. Yes, 43000, 43000. Generally, that's a theme. So if you can just match up the last four, it'll be a lot easier for you and faster in store. Pink lemonade, single packet of Kool-Aid. RC cherry, on the go, sugar-free. Sugar-free. It looks like it's a 6-count drink mix. I'm not sure. Lori helped me with screenshots. So, usually I try to put it on the screenshot if it may not be the exact picture of the item. I'm sure Lori would do the same. Generally speaking, we get the pictures of the items from Dollar General themselves, so there's no confusion. But occasionally, if Dollar General makes a mistake, we can make a mistake. Also, I did see a comment the other day that said I get the UPCs wrong on products, which I am kind of dyslexic. So a list like this, I'm glad Lori's been helping with the screenshots because I can get the numbers mixed up. But my point of telling you this is generally if a UPC is wrong, it's not my fault. And even if it's somebody else who posts the penny list, not me, generally speaking, that is, sometimes I'm a little dyslexic, so I can get it wrong, especially with numbers for some reason. But Dollar General themselves, which probably isn't Dollar General, it's probably actually the manufacturers, get the UPCs wrong a lot of the times. So if you see items on the penny list and you go in the store and you find that exact item, first of all, you should always scan the item because it doesn't hurt. We have that. It's a free feature on the Dollar General app that you can use to see if the item's a penny or not. So definitely do that. There's no reason not to. It's really quick, and see if maybe there's a similar product with a similar UPC that's not quite that one. Stop messaging me. I'm live. What you doing, buddy? Hold on, let me put me on Do Not Disturb here because my friend's causing ruckus and messaging me while I'm live. Anyway, tuna salad. I meant to try to put all the food together and all the drinks together, but apparently I did not do that very well. I'm so sorry. I'll do that on the website to make it a little easier for you. We got Star Kiss tuna salad. Yuck. 4905. Weiler's light drink mix 2227. So if you see a Weiler's drink mix, whether it be lemonade or Weiler's light lemonade or not, especially in the clearance section, if you find them in the clearance section, although a lot of these are going to be on the regular spot on the shelf, just scan it. It doesn't hurt to scan it. It's a great way to find surprise pennies. It's a great way to see if Dollar General messed up on the UPCs. It's a great way to see if your friend Krista messed up on the UPCs. It can happen. And then I showed you this one as the first one, which I showed you more with the food items. This is A&W singles to go. Also going to be on our Dollar General penny list for Tuesday, but I didn't show it to you with the drinks. So I'll do a quick kind of recap here and click through all my pictures real quick so you can just see there's quite a bit of items here on our penny list. I think it's going to be a good week. There are a couple loopholes to them selling us penny items. It does say, and the policy is on our website, thepennylist.com. If you go to the menu and then go to Dollar General and then beginner information or says something about beginners, I always keep the penny policy there so you guys can screenshot it if you have an instance happen in store. I highly recommend that you go screenshot it before something happens in store. Print it out. If you can, keep it in your purse or your pocket or whatever, your car, just in case something happens. You never know when there's going to be like a new employee or you go to a new store and there's problems. But there's a couple loopholes to them not having to sell us. I wish I would have said this in the beginning of the video. Sorry, I didn't. For them not having to sell us penny items. And one of them is if it is a food or drink item and it's expired, they don't have to sell it to us for a penny. And generally, I don't think they can sell it to us for a penny. I think it comes up in their system as like do not sell. So if that happens to you, Um, just know that. I always try to look for expiration dates before I get up to the register so there's no surprises. Even when items have been expired, I've had instances where they didn't notice or maybe it didn't say that on the register. But then I have had cases where they do say something about it. Not as many of those cases, but it can happen. So just know that going into this, with it being a food and beverage list, it's a possibility. Also, I do want to let you guys know that Lori went to Walmart yesterday and did really good. It was a moneymaker for her shopping. She paid $9.66 and got back $11.73 from the Ibotta rebate app. If you guys don't have Ibotta, we put Lori's referral code on the screen. My phone is messed up, so I can't see the referral code, only half of it, but it's on the screen if you guys want to sign up with her referral code. I think she showed you the items that she got, and it was a moneymaker for her. So really good, especially whenever you can get food items and get and make money to purchase them, I think. I used to get this kind of stuff to send my son in a care package. Oh, good idea. In the military. That is a very good idea. Yes, Tracy. Tracy, I started another YouTube channel for videos that I wanted to make that maybe I knew weren't going to get a lot of views and stuff like that, so it wouldn't hurt my YouTube channel. Um, so if you go to it's called The Penny List, which is what my website is called, thepennylist.com. The YouTube channel is called The Penny List. I usually have it linked in the description box. I don't think it is linked down there today, right now. Yeah, I'll put it down there later if I remember to. But I try to make videos over there like how to use the Dollar General app, how to find home stores in the Dollar General app, how to put UPCs in and get a price, stuff like that. I think there is a video over there explaining how to do that. But basically, in short, you just go open up the Dollar General app. Once you've signed in, you can go to the search bar at the top. There's a little barcode at the end of the search bar. Click on that, and then it'll prompt you to scan an item's barcode. But at the top, it says something about if the item won't scan, put in the UPC, and you can just put in the UPC there. It's quite easy. I bet you can figure it out without watching a video, honestly. Lori, funny you should say that. I went down this rabbit hole about Best Buy dates recently, and I think I'm going to eventually make a video about it because it was quite interesting. But I don't know. I don't want to get into all that. This is like a controversial subject, and you wouldn't think it would be, but it is a controversial little topic here in our community. Um, uh, the truth is, I don't care. I mean, you can eat food as long as you want. If you think something's okay to eat a year after the expiration, power to you, buddy. But the point is, I don't care about that. What I care about is you getting up to the register and them not selling you something for a penny that you think they're going to sell to you for a penny. I don't want you to ever be embarrassed or stop penny shopping because of something like that happening. So I like to forewarn you that that could happen, so you know to check the expiration dates before you get up to the register. It's the only reason why I brought that up. And I wish I would have said it in the beginning of the video so new people especially know that going in, and they're not embarrassed or, something like that. I think actually what stops a lot of people from penny shopping, based on the comments I receive and the messages I receive, is that a lot of people are scared that they're going to be embarrassed, that they're going to get up to the register and it's not going to ring up a penny, or the cashier is going to like freak out, or they're going to be embarrassed essentially. And so I try to keep that from happening because like I said earlier in the video, want everybody to be able to save money. I think that's one of the best things about the deal shopping community. whether we're talking about penny shopping or couponing or just deal shopping in general, we don't care. It is a very inclusive community where we don't care, the color of your skin or your age or how much money you have, if you're rich or poor. We don't care. We help each other kind of equally. I've never seen anybody be rude to somebody because of their social status in our community, which is amazing, I think. And yeah, so I just want everybody to be able to shop and not feel like they're going to be embarrassed or something like that. Or in the case of where I used to, when I first started, especially, the only reason I got into penny shopping is because I didn't have the money to shop otherwise. And it was the only way I could kind of have a hobby, because most hobbies are kind of expensive. Penny shopping, not really that expensive. In fact, you can, I was talking to somebody who sold 2 Ataris yesterday and made what'd she say? $30 off each one or something, which is wild. Excuse me. Brittany says if you have something that has expired, call the company. They will tell you how long it's good for after the expiration. They only do it because they have to for store reasons. Oh, really? I would think that all companies would say the expiration date is the expiration date. I'm going to have to try this just for funsies. You're so welcome. I am happy to help you all. Try to connect to the Wi-Fi to their customer link. Jen, yes. You know where I think a lot of people go wrong, Jen? You know how you have to agree to their terms? I think people can connect to the Dollar General Wi-Fi, but then they don't know that they have to, oh, I got something in my eye, agree to their terms, and then they never officially get on the Wi-Fi. So maybe we need to make a video about that and show, like, on the penny list. Maybe that could be a video I could do for those of you who have a hard time doing that. I know some of us are technologically challenged. If I didn't have this job, I made YouTube videos for 6 months before I knew where the YouTube comments were. So, I think that says it all. And you have to agree at each different store. Good point. Good point. Yes. William, don't you get in trouble. Hey, Ruth. You must be young. Oh, did she ask what an Atari was? How funny. I never used Ataris, but I know what they are. Oh, that's a good tip, Beth. See, you guys help each other. It's so amazing. Donna, did you text it to me or did you send it in an email? Anytime there's a big, huge penny list, now in our text alerts, we have over 20,000 people, which is mind blowing. But anytime there's a big penny list, my favorite thing is to go through the text alerts and see what people have sent in. It's helpful to me in case I missed anything, but it's also just, I don't know, kind of rewarding, I guess, because I've been doing this for a while. Sometimes I get burnt out on it, and to see like huge hauls of 100 items or something like that, it can be very motivating. So I appreciate you sending me pictures. I am way behind on my emails right now, and because we had so many members sign up the last couple of videos, I have to just ignore everything else and try to get the members in and ignore the emails, which is really hard for me. But I had to make a choice. Either I was going to answer the emails or just approve people. And so I thought approving people would be a better option. So that's what I'm doing right now, and ignoring emails. So if you sent me an email, I am intentionally ignoring it, and I'm so sorry. But just so you know, just so you know. Are those Ataris the ones that you put games into, or that already has games programmed into it? Good question. Pretty sure they already have games programmed into it. If you are trying to donate expired food, no one will take it. Good point. They are pre-programmed. Yeah. You can also Google how long you can use an item after the expiration date. Example, canned goods are up to 4 or 5 years. Oh, that's interesting. I got food poisoning once, and I'm really weird about food now because it was like one of the worst experiences of my life. And I would encourage you guys to be careful because of that as well. Thank you, Teresa. The one I have has 110 games programmed into it. Wow. Hey, Gwen. Welcome. Thepennylist.com. I can't remember if I posted the penny list on the penny list. Usually I do it like I'll schedule it to post right at the time I'm live, so it's at the same time. Or sometimes what I'll do is I'll post it days early on the website just for the people who notice and go check. But I can't remember. It was a very hectic morning, so I can't remember if I officially posted it on the website or not. I'm sorry. If it's not posted, I'll do it right after this video before I leave this spot so I don't forget. Within an acceptable time frame. Yeah, you don't want somebody to not notice that it's expired and eat it, and then something happened though, so I would be careful with that. But yeah, I guess you could do that. Will yellow dot penny soon? Not, I wouldn't say soon. Eventually, yes. Soon, no. I think it's October off the top of my head. Garth Brooks CD and book, pennied, not the record one. Thank you, Amanda. I know that I specifically I'm not into Garth Brooks, but I know a lot of people who are really into Garth Brooks. My sister-in-law being one of them. So I'm sure there's a lot of people who are really excited about that. But if you have a very specific item that you want to find, I swear to you, I don't know what it is about that, but like, let's say I want to find a cooler or rugs. Let's use rugs because we all know I love some rugs. I never find rugs. I find everything but fucking rugs because I want to find rugs, and so I never find them. Somebody asked yesterday, Krista. Well, I'm paraphrasing. Krista, I joined the $2.99 membership. I seen people posting coolers and charcoal as a penny. Are they a penny? So let me answer that question while I'm thinking about it. We've actually talked about this several times recently, but these items are typically items because there's also like water hoses. What else is there, you guys? But what happens usually is last year when they removed these items, they were instructed to put them in the back room and save them for next year, or sometimes put them in the back room and then they send them back to corporate or whatever. generally with the like things like charcoal, water hoses, fans. Oh, that's what it was, fans. They put in the back room and save till the next year. Well, they're putting them out and they're a penny. Or some stores aren't putting them in the back room. Like me and Catherine, who is Country Cat, the number 2 on TikTok. She has almost 1 million views on her video. Congratulations, my little buddy. Me and Catherine were shopping and we were done with the store. It was like a clean store. As soon as we walked in, there was another penny shopper walking out. She made eye contact with me. Yeah, you know who you are. She made eye contact with me and she had gotten all the pennies. And so we were like, damn. And then we go in the store and it's, pretty clean. And we were like, let's leave this store as a waste of time. So I was like, but hold on, I got to get me a drink and my mommy a snack. And so Catherine just went like moseying off, scanning things while I was in the checkout line. And I was done and I was like, hey, buddy, come on, let's go. And she was like, And she found 7 coolers that were up on top of the coolers in the store that have like frozen food and drinks and stuff in them. And they were a penny, which is amazing, right? So I learned a good lesson. And it was to scan all coolers in every store, especially the ones that say like, what did they say, Catherine? They said something weird on them that was kind of like stood out. What did they say, Catherine? Are you here? She wrote the text number. What? Did you really? How funny. Catherine is doing really good on TikTok. She was getting trolled and I think was handling the trolls in the best way ever. So I'll have to go watch because I must have missed it. I had some charcoal screenshots, but we must have gotten them off. Hold on, let me see if I can find them on this app I'm using to go live. No. No. Sorry. Don't squint, Krista. I'm trying to keep from getting wrinkles. Go troll Catherine. Yes, William, please do. Contour. A lot of the coolers did say contour, but what else did they say, Catherine? Island something. What was it? Something weird. That's what my eyes drive me crazy. I did see a lot of coolers though that said contour, and then the charcoal said like there's some that's like the Kingsford charcoal, and then some of it was like Jack Daniel's charcoal and stuff like that. I mean, it really just comes down to a matter of, are you going to get lucky? And that store just happened to either get a shipment of old items that they put out, or put out old stuff from the back that's going to be a penny. It's just a matter of getting lucky. It's not surprise pennies or anything like that. Island Breeze. I do believe that was it. Thank you. I think that is it, actually. It was Island something. Yeah, a couple people. Oh, Catherine said Island Breeze. Yeah. Thank you. My stores are like 2 weeks behind on the penny items. Yeah. Do you live in the extreme north or extreme south? Is that what it is? Thank you, Lorna. Let me screenshot that. I'll check for the pictures. Thank you. When you guys send pictures of items like that, it is so helpful because the likelihood of me finding water hoses, or, that specific kind of cooler or charcoal are slim. I mean, me and Catherine went to a lot of stores before we found any coolers. And like I said, she just happened to be waiting on me and started scanning stuff and found the coolers. So, luckily that happened. So when you send pictures, it can be really helpful. South is later to penny. Is that correct? Sometimes I get a lot of people who comment things like, you give the list and my store doesn't penny at the same time as yours. And I've always asked those people, like, where do you live? What state? What area? And it seems like when people say stuff like that, they're either in the extreme north, like the state of Maine, or Florida Keys, or something crazy like that. Typically, that's what I've noticed. Thank you, Jen. Although I am jealous of all of her views, she's doing a really good job. And her TikToks are funny, some of them. I stalk her. She's my new bestie in real life. I've been visiting my daughter in Florida, and I cannot find a Dollar General. Did you use the Dollar General app to see if you can find some that way, Donna? I'm in Georgia. List as usual. Your comment jumped. Oh, grills. Thank you. Coolers, grills, air fryers, crock pots did not penny in Georgia. Again, with the exception of the, what'd you say, crock pots, it's just a matter of you getting lucky and them having it in the back. So should I text out, oh my gosh, especially to the members, coolers are a penny? No. And the reason I'm not going to do that is because we've mentioned it in the video, and Catherine included it in her TikTok. I actually didn't I include them also, Catherine, in my penny list video? Some or something? I think so. So I'll include it like that. But as far as sending you guys out to waste your time and gas for something I know that it's not likely, it's possible, but not likely that most of you are going to find those items, I'm just not going to do it. And that's a decision that I have to make for myself. And sometimes that's a hard decision, and I don't know if I should share items or not. But that it's just one of those things that I feel like I'm better off mentioning it to you guys so you're aware of it. But I'm not gonna like send out a text, oh my God, everybody run. If you get lucky and coolers are out from last year or 2 years ago or whenever they're from, they're a penny. I'm just not. All right, guys, you got anything else you want to say before we go? Penny items do not early activate. You must be a couponer. I wish they did. Kim Ramsey. Oh, I'm so glad whoever's talking about that. Thank you. The brand name of the coolers are Igloo, but on the sticker on the front of the coolers, it says Island Breeze. Thank you guys for bringing that up in the chat. Krista, do you know about the Venus cartridges? It's the same deal as the Mach 3, right? Right? Or no? Send me a picture. Maybe I didn't know, actually. I thought I knew about the Venus razor, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, but not the refills. I don't know. Send it to me. Please go over where to find the policy on the website. So if you go to my website, thepennylist.com, you have to put the in there, thepennylist.com. Google shows me what people search. often people search for pennilist.com. It's thepennilist.com. And then go to the menu in the upper right-hand corner, and then it says Dollar General, and it's under beginner. I think it says beginner start here. There's on that same page is like the penny shopping 101 video, the penny policy, and then I have like facts, like penny shopping facts, the most commonly asked questions or something. How long do items stay a penny? There is no set amount of times. Some items reset a lot faster than others. Typically, it's like 6 months to 2 years. Oh, I wish they took all of our Rite Aids away. I'm jealous, Lisa, that you have Rite Aids. Jen says, reminder, penny shoppers should not be making a mess in the stores. Please be courteous and set a good example. Jen, I think that is an excellent point. I personally, not we, I forget to say that and remind you guys of that sometimes. But I do want to remind you guys that, people who work at Dollar General probably aren't making a lot of money. They're probably either making minimum wage or just over minimum wage. I don't know how much the managers make. I don't think it's a ton either. And whether even if they did make a lot of money, that wouldn't excuse you going in and making a mess. But I think especially knowing that they don't make a lot of money and that they're kind of overworked and maybe underpaid based on what we've heard, in my opinion, don't want to get sued. Please don't make a mess. Also, if they refuse to sell you penny items, or they're rude, or they tell you they're going to get fired for selling you penny items, I always like to use the example of if I was the store manager and Jen came in and I was training her and I said, Jen, if these people that come in here and make a fucking mess in our store come and buy penny items, we're going to get in trouble. We're going to get written up. We're going to get fired. Jen would believe me, most likely, right? Because I'm the manager training her or whatever, or another employee or whatever. She would believe me, right? You would. So if they try to give you a guilt trip that they're going to get in trouble or get fired or something like that, don't hold that against them. They might not be maliciously telling you that. They may truly believe that. And if you thought someone was going to make you lose your job or get written up and you got kids to feed, you're not going to like them a whole lot, right? I wouldn't. If I've been doing this for years, nobody has ever shown me any proof that anybody has ever gotten written up, yelled at, fired for selling penny items. I've been penny shopping in this area for 5+ years. Some of the same people who worked here 5 years ago still work here now. They're not fired. They didn't get in trouble. I've bought thousands of penny items. If they ever get in trouble and we see any proof of that, or we know somebody got fired or written up or yelled at even, I will make a video. I promise you. I do not want to make money or save $1 on the expense of somebody not being able to feed their kids. That's just not who I am as a person. We'll find something else to buy. We'll start buying clearance or something. I promise I would let you know. I would. But on this, at the same token, don't get mad at them if they think that they get in trouble. Also, don't make a mess in the store. I've went to stores, other penny shoppers being there, make a terrible mess, and I've stayed after and helped cleaned up, especially when there's big penny lists like clothing and things like that. So please be mindful of that. Thank you, Jen, for reminding us to go on a little rant about cleaning up. The unfortunate thing is the kind of people who go in and make messes aren't the kind of people who are listening to me go on a rant about cleaning up after your mess, after you made, if you make a mess or whatever, cleaning up as you go, or, those aren't the kind of people who are listening to the video. So that's unfortunate. I don't know what else you could do. Where do I go from level 2 to level 3? If you want to buy the $99 membership, there is someone in there right now. Is that the one you're talking about? Please email me first or get a hold of one of the mods so we can chat about that first, please. But you just you do join like you're joining initially, and then you should be able to upgrade memberships. YouTube made me make 3 tiers. And so I just put the $99.99 one because I thought nobody would ever pay that much. And in fact, I've said it a gazillion times. Do not buy that one. After looking of how many people have actually bought that membership, I reconsidered saying that because I think there are people who need special help. I wish I wouldn't have picked it at $100. I wish I would have made it a little bit more reasonable. But if you do want extra help, I would consider selling you some time, but I would like for you to talk to me first before doing that. The memberships are not intended to just make me rich. The employees of Dollar General are supposed to pull the items. We are not supposed to find them. That is what makes it a fun. Oh, that is what makes it fun. It's a scavenger hunt. Enjoy it and don't make a mess. Be nice. Yes, I agree. Thank you, Kelly. I try to also leave the store cleaner than when I found it. To be honest, when we get big penny lists like the one that we most recently had, you know, sometimes I don't have time because I'm trying to hurry up and get to other stores. But I still never leave the store worse than I found it, right? Even if you can't clean, you don't have time for whatever reason, whether it be selfish reasons or maybe you got to go to work or whatever. Just try not to at least leave it worse than you found it. If you can clean as you go, if you can stay up and clean after the other penny shoppers or whatever, please do that. If you can't, I understand. Just don't make a mess, please. Yeah, some of them are crazy. I go in some stores and it's like, I don't know. I'd be embarrassed to do that. Even if it was a store that wasn't in my area and I was never going to see those people again, not only would I be embarrassed, but I just don't know if I could sleep at night knowing that I caused somebody else to do so much more work, you know? Jessica, I didn't see what your question was. My email is KristaRamsey, the number 6 at gmail.com. William, I don't think I did actually. Was it yesterday? Oh no, it was a few days ago, wasn't it? I think I did maybe actually. I don't remember. Shit. Which fans are a penny? Catherine, are you still here? Is anybody who's yeah, do message it to me. Is anybody still here that got fans? I haven't found any fans, so I don't have, specific things I can tell you. And if you guys did find fans, send me pictures if you can. William says S18 and older. Let me tell you one quick way I've been looking at fans instead of scanning them all. If you go in Dollar General and you flip over the fan, on the bottom it says copyright 2020. Those aren't going to be the penny ones. They don't have the year on the sticker. The newer ones don't, at least, I don't think that I can find. But if it says copyright 2020, it's obviously not going to be a fan from 2018. So. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good day. Give the video a thumbs up. Share it with a friend that don't live near you if you can. That's the unfortunate thing about making penny shopping videos. Nobody wants to share them. I don't blame you. But share it to your mom or your cousin in Florida or something if you can. And go check my little buddy out, Country Cat 2 on TikTok. Go troll her and leave her some nice comments. You can leave her not mean comments, but you can troll her a little bit if you want. She is enjoying it. And she is setting a good example of how everyone should handle, including myself, handle negative and trolling type comments. And she just started making, random videos or makes random videos. But I'm trolling. Go do it now. I troll back, yeah. That's what everybody should do. It's hard though sometimes. When somebody's like, "You fat bitch," or something like that. Sometimes it's hard to see it as a funny comment, but if you can, then that's the best way to handle it. So if you yourself are making videos on TikTok or YouTube, whether they be about penny shopping or not, Catherine's giving you an example of how to handle them. Toodles. Ooh, oh, thanks, Tamara. First of all, I love that name. Secondly, she says the fans UPC has 0 for the start number. Again, I haven't personally gotten any, but little tips like that can help you move faster in store without spending, scanning every single item can be very helpful. So look for things when you find coolers or fans or water hoses or whatever it might be for a penny. Look to see if you notice little differences like that. It can be so helpful. No, the items that we talked about in this video are a penny starting tomorrow. Starting tomorrow. Not only tomorrow, but starting tomorrow. Prediction on Purple Dot. After the clearance sale that we're going to have at the end of the month. That's my prediction. First of all, for the clearance sale. Secondly, for Purple Dot. There's 2 predictions for you. Oh, Amy says maybe not necessarily true. Her fan UPC is 43000. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks, Amy. Sometimes I think I see little differences in items like that, though, and then I'm wrong. So don't worry about it. I don't think that person was maliciously trying to tell us not to, look for fans that start with a 4. No, Nikita. No. I think sometimes people. Bye. I'm hanging up now. Stop talking to me. Bye. Have a good day. Pennylist.com and Country Cat, the number 2 on TikTok for my friend Kathy. Lori, I don't even know what you was trying to say there, buddy. I don't know about Green Star. I think around the same time as Purple Dot. We'll see. I don't know. It depends on the year, too, by the way. Bye.